Shalom. First and foremost, giving all praises, honor, glory, respect, and blessings to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem Rakakwadash. Salutations to the Lord's elect on the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth and sincerity while patiently waiting for Yahweh Shai's return. And double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, which have taught us everything we know through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai. And I found another article for you brothers through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai. And the title of this article is called Highest U.S. Inflation Since 1990, CPI 6.2%. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to read this article, which is a pretty short article, but for a long time, brothers have been going into this, telling you about the financial downfall of America. Okay, now it's not just America, it's all over the globe really, where these different banks are basically closing down. Banks in Africa, you got banks in China, banks in Japan, banks in Europe, banks that are basically closing down around the world because really they want this, and we've been saying this for a long time now. Systematically, they're going to crash the dollar. They've been trying to crash the dollar. That's why they're raising prices. Food prices are going up. Like look at Debbie snacks for an example. A zebra cake. Back in my teenage years, a zebra cake used to be 25 cents. Now, if you look at a Debbie snack now, zebra cakes is literally $1. Yeah, Ishmael charged me $1 for a zebra cake. But they used to be 25 cents back in my teenage years. This was back in what? The year, what was it? 2009? Hell, even in 2001, a Debbie Snacks used to be 10 cents. Now they're $1? Chicken, the price on chicken went up. The price on beef don't went up. The price on steak went up. Prices are just always going up. And you must ask yourself, why? Because the dollar is being inflated. They want to crash this dollar so they can move your finances, your money, to a chip. So it says prices paid by United States consumers accelerated in October. And it didn't just start in October. This inflation started years back, But what we're seeing is now we're starting to feel the inflation. We're starting to feel it now. The inflation. Okay? Salakia, I just want to let my dog out of the room so he can go hang out with my brother. But yeah, now we're starting to feel this inflation. Okay? So prices are going up everywhere. And it's not going to stop. They're going to continue to squeeze this dollar until it's no more. And right before you know it, you're not going to be able to get cash from an ATM. There ain't going to be no more cashiers. Because there ain't going to be no more cash. When I was working at the casino, somehow there was a shortage of coins. I believe there was a shortage of nickels and dimes. So we couldn't get nickels or dimes. We had to get quarters. We whatever we lacked in nickels and dimes, we had to do in change. I mean, we had to do in quarters. You know, just give you an example. So this inflation is, you know, it's not going to stop. You're going to see prices continue to rise. You know, oil is going to rise, gas is going to rise. One day you're going to wake up and literally gas is going to be, I don't know, maybe $10 a gallon. So there's going to be riots and protests over that. It says prices paid by United States consumers accelerated in October from a year earlier by most since 1990, exceeding forecasts and adding to evidence of building and inflationary pressures as companies find more success in passing on higher costs. The Consumer Price Index increased 6.2% from October 2020, according to Labor Department data released Wednesday. The CPI rose 0.9% from September, the largest advance in 4 months. Man, the Lord, the Water Yahweh Shah for bringing this kingdom down, man. We're almost home, brothers. Zephaniah chapter 1 verse 18. Neither their silver nor gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord's wrath. Okay, the name of the Heavenly Father is Yahweh. His son's name is Yahweh Shai. Now, one movie that comes to mind when I read this is I Am Legend. There is a scene in that movie where there was literally cash all over the streets. Why is that? Because the cash had no value to it. You couldn't buy or sell with it. Okay? Your finances, people's finances is going to be moved over to a chip. And the only way you're going to be able to buy and sell is that chip. Now, if you take that device, the charagma, well, the Lord is going to destroy you. Okay? Because we're not supposed to take that. Okay? Taking that means you sealed your fate. You know, taking the charagma, taking that device, which is the mark of the you know what, means that you accepted the so-called elites as your God. Okay? Now it tells you that the Lord is a jealous power. So you're not supposed to, take this device. You're not supposed to worship other gods. Furthermore, taking that chip will only lead to your destruction. The Lord is going to rain nuclear missiles on this country. Well, he's going to put the spirit on these different countries to rain nuclear missiles on this wicked place. So do not take the chip, because it is the mark of the you know what. It says, but the whole land shall be devoured by the fire of his jealousy, for he shall make even a speedy riddance of all of them that dwell in the land. And it's not just talking about any old land. That land is talking about America. So with that, I'm going to say shalom is on to the next one.